The following game contains depictions of life in a war zone. It does not glamorise the situation, nor does it shy away from the bleak truth of civilians trapped in a war they cannot hope to influence.
Hello and welcome to a very atmospheric game this time. We're playing another board game here on my channel.
Alex Maud, an actor by trade, and a professional dungeon master as well.
Hi, I'm Jacinta, co-host and produce a podcast called An A to Z of Sex with Men, which is about sex and relationships.
Hi, I'm Alan. I have nothing to plug.
Our three survivors are Zlata, the music student, who has a guitar. Then we've got Marin, the garage owner, in blue. And then finally we have Bruno, who is a TV host and chef. You may sacrifice one of Bruno's actions during the day actions phase to roll the black die. 6 to 10. Add one vegetable to the storage.
Okay.
Because he's a chef, so he's good with vegetables. Okay. So then...
He's good at creating vegetables.
He's good at vegetables, yeah, exactly.
I glued this rubble together and made a cauliflower. When the Civil War broke out, many people thought that it would only last a couple of weeks. It's been a year since the military surrounded the rebels in the capital, cutting off all supply lines. The civilians still trapped in the city suffer from hunger, disease, and the constant threat of shelling. It's another day of desperately waiting for the end of this terrible war. Right, so our two objectives are taking care of ourselves. At the end of the chapter, each character's misery must be lower than 2. Help the sick and wounded in our area. At any moment you may discard any number of meds or bandages without resolving their effect. Because then we can, no offence to our guys, work them a little harder because they can sleep there.
Exactly.
So they've deliberately given us at the start of the game not
enough water.
Yes. That seems cruel.
That is so cruel.
Suddenly, a gun is fired. It was pretty near, too. Beneath a layer of dust, obscured by a mass of useless objects, we see part of a golden frame. It doesn't take an art expert to see what it is. Everyone in the city knows this painting. Regardless, whether it's the original or just a great fake, it's worth a lot.
Just checking. Have we entered Allo Allo?
Yeah.
We might have to fight these guys, and they've both got hatchets, and we've got a shovel and a lockpick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then we can talk or trade. I think trade is better.
I know, seriously.
We just found this really expensive painting and nothing else, and then we just met these really useful guys.
Yeah.
We can't eat a painting, so like.
No, I know.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, we were
so
unlucky in our search, but also kind of lucky.
Night raid. Okay, meanwhile in the shelter, someone came in the night to steal our belongings.
Starving people.
Why are you letting me roll the dice?
You've been rolling all of the dice so far.
I know,
Yes,
but you've been
but
rolling
this is
very
clearly
low.
not working.
So we lose
four things.
4 resources, and then we also presumably, or Marin also presumably takes a wound.
Yes, Marin will need to be wounded at level 1.
Raise the wounds of all wounded, unbandaged characters by 1.
Oh, that's no
So
fun.
Marin, you got 2 wounds.
Night Owl. Play at the beginning of the evening phase. Choose one character. This character may now perform all of their actions again as if it was the day phase.
Oh.
Ooh.
And then start a new day, see the morning phase. Well, on that note, it is a brand new day. A new day begins. We're going to draw an event. Remember how I said that the cold could sometimes ramp up?
Yes.
Add 3 cold to the cold
Oh my
space.
gosh. We do need that stove now.
Oh shit. Food shortages.
Oh my god.
Remove the following tokens from the box into the waste. So
Oh my
basically
lord, so they're just gone.
from the game.
Okay, which
1
ones?
canned food.
Oh no, yeah.
2 raw food.
Yeah.
3 vegetables.
Oh my goodness. 3 vegetables. 1, 2.
And it does say that if they aren't there, you don't remove them from your storage.
Fine, okay, that's good. Okay.
So yeah, 1
Those
canned
ones,
food, 2
yeah.
raw food, 3 vegetables. Remove them from the game along with this card.
Oh my gosh, that's not
So
good.
we are cold and there is less food in the city.
Boo.
Boo indeed.
Right, day actions.
Right.
So.
Okay.
So, currently Marin's only got 1.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot we can do about that.
The other 2 have 2.
I was going to say, can he rest? Can we...
For wounds, not really.
He just needs bandages.
We need to
doesn't
find
Yeah.
supplies.
Okay.
Okay, so we can build a simple heater,
Mm-hmm.
which will allow us to burn wood to discard those cold
That's
tokens.
a good idea.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we could also build a metal workshop, but we don't have. That would be an alternative to the simple heater, and it would let
Well,
us.
we can search for some stuff. We
build
might find
gears,
some
but
more.
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's the only thing we can build right now.
Okay, so I think Bruno should have a rest so that he can get his
He'll get his third action back.
get
so
his third action back.
He'll
Yeah,
still have 2 actions then.
exactly.
This round.
Yeah,
And then he can do another
And
3
then he can do
actions
another
if we
3,
want to.
yeah.
Yes. That's a good idea.
I think that someone should definitely build this.
Take a nap, Bruno.
Take a nap, go to bed.
Build it here.
Is anybody particularly good at... Well, she doesn't have a special power, does she?
Yeah.
So if we wanted Marin... Is he the poke about one, isn't he?
Yeah, Marin's
Yeah,
the pokeabout
he's the
guy who can
pokeabout.
potentially.
But he might be more useful searching one of the other things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's only got 1 action.
Yes, so maybe he should spend that action searching.
yeah.
Oh, were we supposed to do something with this dice?
We can choose to roll that dice after we come back from that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
considering it can instantly kill somebody, like maybe we'll leave it off for a
Leave
minute.
it for a little bit. Let's see how we're doing. Okay.
And can't we also visit the heart of the city?
yeah.
Oh yeah, we can visit the heart
Like,
of the city
the-
at the end of the
Yeah.
scavenging phase.
Okay, maybe we
Right.
do that next time.
Okay.
Okay.
So we've got options.
Yeah.
But again, there's a finite amount of cards in the deck, and once they run out, we can't do
Sure.
it anymore.
Okay.
Should we roll for the cat? Because they might give us.
Yes.
Oh yes, roll
yes.
for the cat.
Who wants to roll for cat?
I'll roll for cat.
Yeah, no.
It's not, don't let me
not
roll
letting
any
you
more
roll this
dice.
time.
Take these dice away from me.
I know.
10!
Oh wow.
10! Cat has brought some food. Brings out of route 4 food to the storage.
Excellent.
Raw food. One raw food.
One raw food.
raw
The cat
food.
brought us a dead animal.
Great. Thank you, cat.
Is there any? Yes, there is.
Yes, we have some left.
Score.
I am the master of cats.
Yes, you are.
Okay,
Right,
okay. The cat is now 1. It's now 1-1 in terms
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
What's
cat
Marion do?
usefulness.
Do we want
Yes.
Marion to get some gear, or should we open do one of
I
these?
think you should
Probably
maybe search some furniture or a heap.
Well, how much stuff is there currently in the what's it?
In the what's it?
Wooden components.
There's quite a bit of this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then.
Yeah.
So
Is
Should
it?
we see if furniture's good?
Yeah. Maybe try furniture.
'Cause I can't remember if
Yeah.
one's
I
better
feel like you
than
get a
the
lot of
other.
wood out of furniture, just as a
I mean, logically speaking.
That's not.
just as a random thought.
Okay.
okay.
All right. So.
He gets his fatigue back.
Great. So that's gone.
Simple heater is built.
So now we can, for each
So-
2 wood or books, discard 1 cold token. So it's an action we can take from now on.
Brilliant.
Okay.
And
And
see
then
what's in
search the furniture.
You gain 1 vegetable,
Nice.
2 herbs,
2 herbs. Where are the, there's a regular 1, 2. Yep.
1 bandages,
Nice.
Nice.
Good.
1 water,
1 water. This is great.
1 wood.
It
Add
wasn't-
these to the storage and remove this card from the game.
That was some really good furniture.
It
Yeah.
was, but we are a bit components poor now. But
Okay.
Yes,
Fine.
Otherwise-
but equally bandages, which Marin definitely needs,
Yes,
for sure.
exactly.
and I'd be more inclined to do that rather than the objective.
And more vegetables. Well, we're definitely quite good for food now. Okay.
For now.
cool.
For
All right.
now.
Marin
Okay.
is spent. He's too wounded to do
So
anything
Marin
else.
can't do
Okay.
anything else. Fine.
Well, we can search the heap and hopefully replenish our supplies.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So search the heap.
Yeah. Do we want to spend some of the last of our wood to get rid of some cold?
I
we won't
think
have
we-
another chance.
I think we should get rid of some cold.
Yeah.
So
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 wood.
Yeah.
Well, that's
to get rid of
That's the
one
little
cold.
pile.
Oh
of
yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
we're
To
spending.
be, yeah. Nice.
And now turn over the heat.
Yes.
Search the heap.
Did we remove a cold token? Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
1 electrical part.
Oh, what can we do with this
Okay.
electrical part?
I'm actually a bit concerned we're not finding wood and stuff.
So 1 water,
Might need
3
to
components.
Poke about.
Well, we do still have the
Is it-
night owl thing, so we can send Bruno.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
actually
We can do that. 3
search
components
Find us some shit. Bruno.
and yeah, 1 electrical part.
Yeah, the electrical part doesn't help us at the minute without mechanical parts. That's the problem.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Never mind. Maybe someone can steal it. Okay, that's fine. Then remove this card.
Was Bruno the one who gets
Bruno.
bonuses from poking about? Or was
No,
he-
that's
that's
Marin
Marin.
who is
Marin.
wounded.
Yeah.
Bruno can produce a vegetable.
Yes. So actually, should we? Do you want Bruno to produce a vegetable?
we
we're
can-
fine
We're
for
fine
food. Yeah.
for food. We
Hashtag-
need stuff.
Hashtag Bruno's carrot.
Yes. Should he just do some more searching?
Well, we can't. The only thing we can do is do this rubble, which
Or poke about.
Oh,
so
'cause
far
he can't-
hasn't had anything in it
We will get at
Where's-
least some
Well,
wood.
can't he? Why can't he go over here?
because it's blocked by the door.
I
Yes.
think he should clear the rubble and then use Night Owl to just search.
That was my thinking.
Yeah. We up for that?
Sure.
Okay.
That's Marin.
That's Marin. He's too wounded.
The specific
Love is
minis make a difference.
Yes, they do.
It's only the 1 action to take
Shovel,
this time.
shovel,
Shovel, shovel.
They can be
Okay.
used.
We've still got a shovel.
Fine.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, just remove this card from the game.
Yeah, this one doesn't have anything
Why
in
is,
it.
so, oh, is this from earlier? Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and remove from
Cool.
the game. Fine. And then
So
he goes
that's our-
back. So that's that phase.
So that's our day
So now it's
phase.
dusk. Everyone must drink 1 water. We're watered up.
We are watered up. Brilliant. Thank
Everyone
you.
must eat 1 food. We could give
So what?
Smarter,
Yeah, I'm thinking
the raw
she has the
food.
raw food, and then they have the vegetables.
yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
because she needs the.
because then she'll go up to,
Yeah.
to 1 hunger.
Yeah.
And what do the vegetables do again?
They just
Does
keep
nothing.
you the
It's
same.
prevent you
Right,
from
Yeah,
going
right,
down.
and
right,
they're
yeah.
on max anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Good idea.
nice. Okay.
Now it's the evening phase. So this is when we can, if we want. At the beginning of the evening phase, we could give Bruno 3 more actions if we want to.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Clean out that space.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
plus, we're not gonna. That only applies to one person, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're not gonna get a better deal
And 3 actions.
than 3 actions.
Bruno is a night owl. That's
So-
Marin.
How
That's
are
Marin
we-
again. You keep
Sorry.
determined. He's wounded. Stop making it work.
So sorry, Marin. How am I getting down here?
This ladder.
So the
Oh,
ladder's
there's the
here.
ladder. I got it right. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the
so,
board is quite dark.
yeah, it's quite hard.
So first
Okay,
action.
yes.
In this heap, we find a lockpick,
Nice.
Nice.
2 components, and 5 wood.
Okay,
Excellent.
2 components.
Oh, discard that from the game as well because it's an item.
Uh,
1, 2.
Oh.
Oh.
We could.
If it's
We
worth
could
it.
also hypothetically get rid of
And a
all the
lockpick.
cold.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Lockpick.
true. Yeah. Yeah, we could get rid of some more cold.
We could get rid of both.
Yeah, we could
That's
do
both
that.
his actions, though. All of his actions to get rid of all the cold. How do we board
Yeah.
up the holes?
It's a good
Right.
question. I don't know if that's been. Oh, is that something over there? I guess.
I was going to say, is that something we build?
Yeah.
You have to have the idea.
The idea, hey guys, what if instead of having holes, we didn't?
No. There's nothing about holes. There's a reinforced door to help the person on guard duty.
Isn't-
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, make board up. There it is.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we could do with the workshop probably then.
We could do.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that also lets us build a guitar and a filter, which we
Oh,
need for the
really?
rainwater. Okay, this is actually quite important.
That's quite a good one.
Damn it, Alan!
You had one job, Alan.
Well, we can build it now. How expensive is it?
No, we need a mechanical part.
Didn't we
Which we
just-
still don't
we have an
have.
electrical
Didn't
part.
we just find one of
We
those?
got an electrical
No,
part.
an electrical part.
Yeah, that means we need components and woods to board up the holes.
But maybe the ruined villa
We
says
can also
mechanical
make-
parts
Yeah.
in it.
Mm.
Or actually, we could just jump.
We
to
can make
Superman.
more mechanical parts. Yeah, I think we should focus on this.
Yeah. Okay. Agree. Let's do
To be fair, we found bugger all in the findings.
Yeah,
so-
I know.
Yeah, we still can't build it anyway.
Exactly.
But
Keep
so-
it at the top though.
High
Then, yeah.
yeah, suddenly,
Yeah.
like the things that I originally decided were at the top are slowly going down the pile. There's
Well,
one-
because the game state is changing.
This is
Yes.
it. Yeah.
When we
So-
it's possible we could have had no cold for a while, but suddenly we had 3.
Exactly.
It's like,
So again, what do we want to do? We want to use Bruno's 2 remaining extra actions to burn off the 2 cold, or do we want to dig further?
I'm up for removing one of the cold at least.
I
but
think definitely remove
don't know if we
one.
want.
And then obviously we can't build that this goes, so we can't do that. So, or maybe it's better just to get rid of all the cold, in case it does something bad to us.
It would definitely do something bad to us.
Yeah, no, it will. But can we cope with it at this stage?
I don't know.
Because
I think it said it makes ill people worse, didn't it?
Oh, but no one's
Yeah.
ill right now.
right now,
So-
Yeah, but it
Right
might,
now.
it might start making people ill. I can't remember that. I think it was on the narrative card or one of the fate
the
card. or
fate
something.
had some points on, didn't it?
Okay, well I think either get rid of one and get rid of the rubble, or get rid of both.
It's a tough call, isn't it?
I think we go for the furniture.
You just push all the
Or
way
just
through it,
push
let
all the way to the
cold-
furniture. Fuck the cold.
I
Fuck
think
the cold.
I think that's if we split the difference, we're still left with 1 cold, and then we either clear some rubble or a door, and that
Oh,
kind
it's
of
true, we
like,
have a lockpick now.
and that kind
Oh,
of,
yeah.
and that kind of just leaves us like in the middle without. It
Without-
it
yeah.
sets us up for next turn, but kind of leaves
That's
us in
true.
the middle.
Yeah, whatever.
Or-
yeah, the door.
It
the
doesn't give
rubble
us a benefit for
doesn't
this
do
turn, either
anything.
way.
Or we do both
Yeah.
of one, or we both
Yeah.
burn off both cold,
That's
or dig and search.
I think
Agreed,
that-
splitting the
I
difference
think-
is not
I
a
think,
good
Yeah, I
choice.
think that might be smart to just do both.
Okay, so wait, what did you say?
So
were we
what?
Burn
do
off
2
the-
of
get
one
rid
thing.
Of the cold. Yeah, you either
Yeah.
do both of those or get rid of both cold. I'm inclined to say let's get rid of the cold. 'cause
Yeah, me too.
I agree, because
Cold it is.
Sorry.
everything else will
We can do
work,
that.
So 1 action, second action or second and third technically.
I mean, that's pretty amazing. He did like 6 things.
Yeah, I know. He's this guy.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're a professional TV host chef.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right, so
Fire hot.
Yeah.
now we have to assign everyone to their evenings. So we've got sleep in the bed, sleep on the floor, guard duty, and scavenging.
I think we send one person out to scavenge tonight because I think Marin should
Yeah,
rest up.
When can
'cause-
we bandage up Marin?
At the end of the
that's
the
it.
night
Okay, yeah,
phase.
I think Marin needs a rest. Well, not a rest, as in he needs.
Bruno's the healthiest, so we could put him on guard.
Yeah,
I was
leave
gonna
it on
say-
guard
I was
duty,
gonna
so
say-
Marin and Zlat are out to search.
Yeah, so because actually now I realise that it's not super likely that Spirit Sea will come up, but if it does, then a wound would make his misery worse. But you know,
Okay.
um,
Suppose we could, I mean, it depends on where we want to send people, because if there's a odds of Marin getting shot or something, then
yeah, I don't want to
we
risk.
don't-
Yeah,
Or we
maybe.
put no one on guard duty and read chapter 3.
Oh my goodness, we could do that. And just all our stuff gets stolen.
I was going to say, or let's not do that.
Let's not do that.
Last time when this was empty, I'd have been tempted to give it a risk, but not. Now we've got all our stuff.
Exactly. Okay, well maybe Zlata's scavengers.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
because she's got all the stuff.
Bruno definitely goes on guard.
Bruno guards, and
It's
then
just
we
whether
leave.
or not we let him sleep or send him out as well.
I think we send him out.
What's his is his fatigue at something?
His
It drops
fatigue-
at 1.
Fatigue's 1, so I mean
Right.
it wouldn't be not.
It'll go up to 2.
Yeah, but his
These two will basically need to sleep for the first action next day.
yeah, exactly.
Well, they're going to have to do one after the other, but yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
sort of inclined to leave him behind just to keep him safe, but he could scavenge because no one got wounded
'Cause
last time.
We're going to bandage him up.
Because
anyway.
Yeah.
because if we make him do something,
Yeah.
his fatigue's going to go up by 1,
Yeah.
which will presumably then leave him with 2 black dots and 1
Yeah,
white
yeah.
on fatigue.
Yeah.
So even if we do heal him, the healing will essentially have no benefit because he won't gain an additional action.
Well, he will if he has a nap.
He can have a
the
nap
next day.
for
If his
one of his
first action is a
actions,
nap,
yeah.
it'll give him
Yeah,
his 2
yeah, yeah.
actions.
That's
so-
true.
Okay, I agree. Let's
Yeah.
send him out to scavenge.
Get out there, you tired, wounded arsehole. We are cool gods.
Honestly. Right. Okay.
Right, so that's all
We're
our
in
people.
position.
Right,
Okay.
so scavenging first. I want to choose equipment. So pick one of the locations, and then we're going to choose what we take with us.
I think the broken
We should go
pistol
to-
feels. At least we could threaten somebody.
No, yeah, exactly.
They
Exactly.
might not notice it's broken.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, we don't actually have any effective weapons at the moment, do we?
Well,
No.
where do we want to go? I think we
I
choose
think the
location first, so you know if you need to take anything
supermarket,
else.
Do you think?
The supermarket, unfortunately, has bars, and we don't have a saw
Oh,
blade.
Yeah.
fine.
So the ruined villa has mechanical parts.
Why don't we go back there?
There.
Because then we'll get
We get the most
14
cards.
the most cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and we can actually handle the rubble because we've got a shovel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So let's take a shovel,
Yeah.
and then we have
Yeah.
6 worth of
Do
inventory.
you want a lockpick
Yeah.
just because?
Just because.
Doesn't weigh anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was quite useful as a trading thing last
What
time.
I was going to say, what if we take along, say, a herb to use as if we encounter a trader
That's actually a good call.
to use
yeah.
as a
Yeah.
so we don't have to give up a
Yeah.
lockpick
It's,
again.
it's not inventory space.
Doesn't
no,
take them into
exactly. Just a little
I mean,
bit
of course,
basil.
it could be the case that there's like trade commission 2, but like
Yeah, but anyway.
To the
Okay.
ruined villa. Did I shuffle this deck? I can't remember. I'll shuffle it anyway.
so 14, and it's the same as before. Return 2 exploration
It's
cards.
the same place. Yeah, we've been
Oh,
there
yeah.
once before.
You've been here before. We know that
What
there were 2
happened
guys
when
with
we-
hatchets.
when we did that?
Hopefully they've moved on with their
Oh,
painting.
it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
it
exactly.
was
Oh,
ro-
we found
it was roll the
yes.
black die,
Something.
go to
Yeah.
go to a
So
thing,
last time we just found a paint.
and we just
but
found
there's-
nothing happened. We
There's
just
presumably some useful stuff on there though. There's 10 different options, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was something like that, and presumably it's in classic fashion. It's fairly random as to how
14.
good or bad it may be.
Right. Set the noise marker to 1.
Mm.
And then we're going to do some stuff. All right, well, let's explore the ruined villa for a second time and hope that there's
explore.
something in there this time.
Exactly.
Stairs up.
Mm.
Look for another way. Return 2 exploration cards or enter but raise the noise level by 2.
Let's enter.
And roll for noise.
Oh, okay.
Raise it
Right.
and
Yeah,
roll.
right, some-
I mean,
The stairs are creaky.
Creaky says.
So we return 2 cards or we
I would
the
say
creaky
I would
stairs.
say I would say risk it.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
risk
let's
it.
risk
Yeah.
it.
Which
Noise-
is the
noise
noise
is low.
one?
Noise is, if
Okay.
we roll the same number,
Go for
we
it.
have to draw a residence card.
Wait, is it raise noise by 2 or 1?
Raise the noise by 2
Ah.
and roll it.
Oh. Nah, not worth it anymore. No. Okay, so we need 4+ to not trigger 8.
Yes,
We're fine.
nice.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, I'm glad we switched rolling duties to you.
Yeah, so it only goes down if we roll equal to or less, so it doesn't go down if we succeed.
Right. Makes sense.
All right. Tough luck. Roll for noise.
Oh God.
5. We're fine.
Fine,
Good.
you're fine. Stop being so noisy, everyone.
Yeah.
What?
These are the creakiest stairs I've ever heard. I think I saw something. Return as many exploration cards as you wish and roll the black die. Add the number of the returned exploration cards to the result. If the result is 1 to 5, draw and resolve a residence card. Okay, so we're going to roll the dice. If we roll over 6 or more is good,
Okay.
but we can discard cards or return cards to add to the dice roll before we roll.
So what do we know what's good about 6 or more?
We don't draw a resident card.
I was going to say.
I see. Right. So
Nothing happens is the good.
Fine, okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this something good happens or just prevent something bad from happening?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so we have
Although
to
the
do
last
it.
time we drew residents, we traded with them, but we don't really have anything to trade this time.
True.
No, that's true. Yeah. Okay. So.
So yeah, tough call.
So we have to roll either way.
We have to roll either way. It's just how many cards we
We have to choose that.
We can
beforehand.
add to our roll.
Yeah, to improve our
We want
odds
to get
basically.
over 5.
Yeah, we currently have a 50-50 of if we encounter someone.
I think we choose no cards and Alex rolls.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I was going to say maybe
Pressure
return
on.
a couple of cards.
I would
Maybe,
also
two cards,
say
maybe. 2?
Two. That puts
Okay.
us
Two,
on,
So
four-
we need.
so it
four
adds
more?
2, so I need 4+.
4+.
3.
Shit.
Okay.
Well,
What have we got?
poopy. Hobos. Determine the number of hobos encountered. Roll the black die.
Oh my God.
2.
Oh well.
2 hobos are encountered. Draw me some tokens,
It's
please.
actually a pair of twins.
Question mark tokens.
A question mark?
It's actually a pair of twins. They're both called hobos.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, C, prowess 1. And C, prowess 0.
So they're both armed with hatchets.
They've got hatchets as well.
I thought B was
Yeah.
hatchet.
I thought
B was hatchets for the other guys.
Oh,
These guys see hatchets.
C was guns for the other guys.
Oh shit, okay, right. All right.
Place these cards on the exploration slot. Until you leave this location, whenever you take anything from an exploration card marked as private. That's why there's marked as private. So it's not private, they're just a referenced thing.
right.
Okay.
Roll the black die. Result 1. I've only played this game. I haven't played this game for a while. Okay. Straight down the lens. So if 1 to 5, combat begins. If there is no combat, you may return 1 exploration card to talk to the hobos or trade with them. If there is combat, you may try to stop the fight, which is another chapter in the book. After defeating 1 enemies, another chapter in the book.
Okay.
Okay, so if you take anything from a private card, we have to roll the dice, and on a 50-50 chance of having to fight.
But
the hobos.
otherwise they don't do anything. Unless we talk to them.
Yeah, and we've got the option
Okay.
of trying to stop the fight. So they're just in play now.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Well, let's keep going because
Yeah.
we might
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Might
They
not
might-
even
they
find
might
a
not.
private card.
I mean,
Might
that's
not.
true, yeah.
Next one's going to be private, isn't it?
Basement entrance. Enter. Raise the noise by 3 and roll for noise. After entering, add 5 cards to the exploration deck. From the exploration deck to the unknown deck.
Ooh.
Also, you may discard this card during this scavenging to draw and resolve 2 finding cards instead of 1. That's interesting.
Can I just say, we just went up some stairs and now...
We went upstairs and we were like, there's a
Now we
basement
got
entrance
basement
on the 2nd floor.
Okay.
Who designed this house?
Yeah.
It was
weird.
what we didn't show was we had to get down some really long stairs to enter
To
this
enter the
building.
house.
Oh, hang on.
That's it,
If there
yeah.
is no basement entrance, there is a basement entrance. Yes,
Oh,
that's fine.
fine,
Discard
okay.
this card if there is no basement.
Fine,
entrance.
okay. So that's quite good. So we
So-
just roll for noise and then we get some good stuff.
We increase noise by 3 and then we roll for noise.
Oh, right.
So we almost
Yeah, so
certainly
we-
encounter someone else.
Yeah.
But
we, get
we
good
can
stuff.
resolve this card. It isn't discarded, so we can resolve it later. We know there's a basement entrance.
Ah.
We can choose to resolve it later.
Okay,
Interesting.
that's
So it
really
adds
good.
3 to the noise, and then you roll for noise. So I know to go up to 6, which is quite.
So should we hold off on it for now?
Yeah.
Let's hold off on it for
If
now.
we can do it at any point, yeah.
yeah, so we can go to
yes.
the basement later.
We have a potential basement
The
exploration.
basement entrance on the 2nd floor.
Yes.
And upstairs, basement entrance that we found in this weird house.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, again, if you're deep enough, technically a basement could be upstairs.
Right. You may ignore this card or return 2 exploration cards to save it and use it any time during the scavenging phase. It's a hiding place. After rolling for noise, you may discard this card to ignore an encounter. Ooh,
I think we
I
should
think-
maybe. I think we should keep
I
it.
was going to
yeah.
say, because if we then go into the basement, that still
Yeah,
acts
we're-
as a net.
because we're returning
Yeah.
2 cards that get
Yeah.
to add 5. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if we get into our hiding place to go into the basement.
Yeah. Yes. God.
Yeah.
This is yeah.
I think it's more like
Architecturally weird.
I think it's more like there's I don't know, there's a, you know, it's like stairs, but then there's like a supply cabinet or something by the basement door. So
Yeah.
like we're just like grr, get the door open.
Mm-hmm.
Like what was that? Quick, hide!
I was thinking like cardboard box.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, like,
Metal Gear style.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, again, it's classic, you know, like guard barks of like they're in the suspicious state. They're coming. They're looking around.
Oh,
Ha! Must have been rats. And then
With like 2 arrows in their back, like, must
Yeah.
have been
Must have been rats.
So we're
must
gonna
have been
try
the wind.
So do we want to just go straight to the basement?
think
then,
why
now
not?
that
Let's
we've
do it,
got
let's
this
do it.
little
Yeah.
added bonus?
Yeah, because
So-
because we had 3 and then roll, and it's not going to go.
Which we might not trigger anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why
so
not?
noise of 6, so 7 plus required. 8.
8. So
Ace
we've
it.
still got the hiding place. Right. After entering, add 5 cards from the exploration deck to the unknown deck. 1, 2, 3.
So that includes the 2 we just put back on top.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. We've got the bag.
We may discard this card to draw and resolve 2 findings cards instead of 1 from now on. So we
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
discard that card to have. We
More
have to find.
findings.
We have to find something
find
first.
some stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
For the love of God.
Rubble.
Mm.
Dig through requires a shovel.
We've got the shovel.
We
Yep.
turn 1 exploration card, raise the noise by 1 and roll for noise. After digging through, add 5 cards from the exploration deck to the unknown deck.
God.
And draw and resolve 2 finding cards. Oh, no, we draw and resolve 2 cards immediately.
Oh.
Okay.
How big is this villa? Or rather, how big is this basement?
Yeah.
The villa is mostly basement.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, we've
So
still
the
got,
basement's so big it goes up multiple floors.
and it's got rubble on there. So
Yeah,
it's
I was gonna
fine.
say.
Yeah.
We've still got our hiding place, so I think
Yeah.
this is a
I think we should do
no-brainer.
it.
I agree.
For it.
So return 1.
We've
Mhm.
brought a shovel with us because we're smart.
Yeah.
Raise the noise by 1 and kindly roll for it.
Okay.
7 now.
We're at 7, so we need 8 plus. 9.
Oh my god.
Good
You're the
lord.
best roller.
Add 5 cards from the exploration deck to the unknown deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then draw and resolve 2 findings cards, the heaps chart. Then discard this rubble card.
And what can we
Okay.
do if we want to, we can do draw an extra one or
Yeah,
something?
can we
like
draw
that?
an extra?
No, we can
think-
draw 2 instead of 1. But we're already,
Okay.
Oh, but
we're
we're
already
drawing
drawing
two.
We're
2.
already drawing 2.
So we have found 1 mechanical part.
That's
Nice.
good. That's good.
1 chems. This is in the first. I'll do the first one first. 1 chems.
Okay, one
And
cans.
then we get to roll the dice for our thingy here.
3, nothing.
Nothing, I'm afraid. We've then found a book,
A book.
2 more mechanical parts,
So we've got 3 mechanical parts altogether. Fine. Yeah.
and we get to roll the dice again.
Okay.
9.
That's got to be something.
Raw food.
And some raw food.
If there is. Oh, no.
Yep.
Yep.
Bit of a haul there.
That's it.
Yes.
That's everything.
Yep.
Okay. That's good.
Good stuff there.
Yeah.
How much can we carry?
We can.
7.
Seven
So we've got
altogether, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 5 now.
Okay, good
Okay,
to know.
so more because mechanical parts are also a
Yeah.
bit heavier.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. Little result. Shuffle these cards back into the findings deck.
Nice.
I will.
We'll do that.
We've
Okay.
used our. Oh, we haven't fully used our secret basement entrance yet.
Yeah.
We can still discard it.
And actually, we're good for water for the next round, so we don't need
Yeah.
to use water space.
Yeah, wood might be more useful
Mm-hmm.
in the immediate.
Yeah.
But also, if we want to bring like just all the stuff we found as well.
I'm going to draw an explanation.
Oh my Rebelling while I looked at the rules.
Indeed, and I've probably regretted that because reality impact, something
Oh.
unexpected has happened. Draw a colour from the colours deck to determine the colour of the script.
It is blue.
Blue. Then draw a card from the exploration deck. Draw a card from the exploration deck and check the number with that colour.
Blue, you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
549.
549. And we find that in the thing. The woman emerged from the darkness so quietly, we almost walked by without noticing her. She wasn't old, but she was hunched over like an elderly person. She wore a scarf on her head, with an old moth-eaten sweater draped over her shoulders, and on her feet she wore men's shoes that were clearly far too big for her. She calls out, looking in our direction, "Mirza, my boy, you've finally come home. I've been praying for your safe return since the day the military took you.
Oh, no.
It's me, Halima, your mother."
Stab her.
She's not a zombie.
Choose one character that the old woman is speaking to.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be
This sounds
Marin.
sus, doesn't it? It's gonna be Marin. He's wounded. What if she
No, she's his mother.
attacks him? Yeah, but she's odd, isn't she?
Okay,
is gonna-
Slatter, fine. It can be Slatter.
Slatter.
Okay, so we have two options. Let's not correct her mistake. It's actually quite fortunate. Or, you are mistaken, woman. I'm not your Mirza. We have to go.
Let's not correct her.
Play along.
Play
It
along.
seems crueler somehow, though.
It does.
Why? That's not cooler. She might have,
I'm thinking purely because of the amount of exploration we've got left to do. I say we just
play
Play
along.
along.
I think we should play along, yeah.
Play along it is then.
I think that's the kind of thing to do.
Well, because otherwise we might have
Until
to
we
leave.
leave.
Yeah, fine.
Otherwise we might be forced to leave, and we might
Mm.
find less stuff.
She might also be really angry that we've lied to her, but, you know.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
See 1085.
Oh, so you couldn't even peek ahead. You've got to turn them.
Put your finger
Yeah,
in the page.
wow. I know.
Yeah, like a choose your own. Nope, I didn't go
Yeah,
there.
yeah, no, exactly.
Halima invited us to her room and gave us some food. It wasn't very good, but it was filling. Our stomachs finally stopped growling. "Son, I've been waited for so many years." It says I've been waited. "And I never stopped believing that you would return. It's the only thing that's kept me alive. I was always alone in our home. I would have died without thinking about your return." She couldn't understand why the son who just came back home wanted to leave again. Lower the hunger of all characters present by one.
Well, the annoying thing is,
Oh, okay. So both of them, I guess.
can we go to Hunger Zero?
Yeah, just get rid of the token. No, just to put the token back.
Oh,
in
the
box.
token's just gone.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's great.
Because
Okay.
they don't have illness and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
they
yeah,
have
yeah.
everything.
That's true. Yeah, okay. Cool. Great. Bruno's
He might be
so
tired and
good.
stabbed up, but
He's
he's not hungry.
He's not hungry. Great.
Okay, but we have further options.
Mm.
We promise that we'll only take care of one thing and we'll be back tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's additional text which I could potentially read, but won't. Should I read it, or like is
I
it
don't
like,
know.
Well, hey,
only you know the
Is
context.
that the only option?
Sure.
There's
No, there's another option.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, okay. So the options are: we promise that we'll only take care of one thing and we'll be back tomorrow,
Mhm.
or Halima, your son is probably alive, but I'm not him. The second option tells me to turn to another page. The first does. The result is said right here and now. So
I think we tell her we come back tomorrow. What do you
Wow,
think?
it seems, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Been given her false hope, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's true. It's mean. I know, but I
But,
don't know.
but then now we've already eaten her food and gone like, oh, actually, I'm not your son.
I know, exactly.
They're also bad options.
I know.
Bye. Thanks for the food, crazy lady.
I'm also like, I'm curious to know what will happen if we do tell her the truth, but I also think that just feels so mean.
Just tell her we'll be right back. And she can mistake somebody else for her son tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, let's do it.
Okay.
I feel dirty, but let's do it.
All right, fine. Let's do it.
What are we doing? We'll tell her we'll be back tomorrow. Is that
Okay.
what we're doing? Okay.
the woman packs most of her stockpile into our backpacks.
Oh my god.
Add one canned food,
Oh wow, that's
one
good though.
raw food, and one vegetable to the findings pile. Raise the misery of the character to whom Halima is still speaking by one.
Slatter.
Yeah, that makes
Well, at
sense.
least it happened
Yeah.
to her and not the others, because
Mm.
then she won't get more miserable.
Back to game.
Sorry, she mistook a female character for herself.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it made us bad for taking advantage. Made us feel bad. But
Exactly.
we're at capacity now. We've got 7 weights worth of stuff.
So
we could keep going and hope we find something more useful. But to be honest, we've got food and mechanical parts, which
So
is
we
kind
could
of what
just-
we came out for.
Yeah, that is actually, yeah.
But we didn't find any medication.
That's true. And but we've got bandages already that we do need to give to
We do
Marin,
need
but we
for
also need them for their...
And they don't weigh anything, which is the advantage.
Oh, that's true. Well,
That's
should
true.
we...
And we do still have a lot of
Yeah.
cards to
Yeah.
go through.
We could try and find some more.
Should
Because
we
we
keep
can,
going in case
some
we
more
find
free
We've
stuff?
still got our
Yeah.
hiding place if things go.
Yeah.
Yes.
and we can hypothetically leave at any time.
Yeah.
After each card it says or end explosion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think keep going.
I
for
say
now.
keep going. Yeah.
Well, we've got that hiding place as a backup
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, the other hiding place is gone. I think maybe.
And we can still potentially talk to the hobos as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Or we could trade with the hobos.
Yeah.
Never go chat with them.
Only if they don't attack us.
Yes.
Climb up. Out of the basement, I guess. We can look for another way, so we can return 3 exploration cards, or we can climb. Roll the grey combat dice for each character to determine how many wounds they suffer during the climb. That could literally
let's-
kill.
We
them.
Let's discard.
We
Let's-
don't necessarily need the cards.
Yeah.
right?
We have the cards. We can
Yeah.
we can afford to go the long way
Yeah.
round.
Yeah, literally just kill somebody. Like, just climb up there, man.
Exactly. God.
But my leg, it is broken.
Ooh, it's a private one, which is what's going to trigger the hobos if we choose to
Oh,
do
Yes,
it.
okay.
We could just not take their stuff.
You may ignore this card, or we may search the furniture. So we return 2 exploration cards, or raise the noise by 1 and roll for noise to draw and resolve 1 card from the findings deck furniture chart. Furniture's had some good
Furniture's
stuff
been
in it.
good, yeah.
But the hobos might attack us. But we have a hiding place. But I
Yeah.
think that,
But-
that's after rolling for noise.
I think
though,
we've
so
got
Yeah.
enough. I think we've got enough good
Separate.
stuff that it's not worth.
Risking the hobo.
Let's
Any
not
risk at the
let's
moment.
not risk the wrath of Hobos.
Yes, indeed.
We'll find
and
some
his,
good stuff.
and his brother Hobos.
Yeah.
We probably won't be able to take most of it anyway.
Yes, to
Yeah.
be fair, yeah.
But we've got the option if combat starts. We have got the option to try and stop the fight. Instead
That's
of
true, and
fighting.
go somewhere in there. Maybe we risk it.
I don't think there's enough positive.
No, I
positive
mean, we don't have
options.
space. That's
Yeah.
the thing, isn't it? Yeah.
But only if we find meds, though. If we find
Yeah,
medication
that's
and
true,
bandages,
that's
we're
true.
laughing.
But we've got more cards to look at. We could find them elsewhere.
It could also be the case that if we get unlucky, Marin could get hatcheted in the back
That's true.
Yeah.
by Hobos and his brother Hobos.
There's only a 50% chance, and we can try and stop the fight.
Well, I mean, it's like yes, like it's. Okay, so you think it's worth the risk?
Yeah.
Well, Marin can get 1 more wound, right? Like,
Yeah.
can
Yes,
get
but
1 more.
you have no
What
actions.
What happens if it hits 4?
Bad things. You
Epilogue.
read a
The
chapter
wounds
from the
epilogue.
book.
If you get
Oh,
4.
right.
Epilogues are bad.
yeah.
Because they mean the end.
Yeah.
So risk it,
I'm going to say don't risk it.
don't risk it,
Risk it.
risk it. What happens in the event of a tie? How much do we have left?
In the event of a tie, we don't risk it.
I'm going to say I'm also going to say risk it
You're saying risk it?
Ooh.
Okay.
because well, like if it does end up going bad for us, you've already screwed up
Well-
your one job with the.
Should we return the cards or raise the noise? Because we can always hide from
Raise
the
the
noise.
noise.
So what are the
So
options?
either return 2 cards or raise the
Oh,
noise by
return
1
2
and
cards.
roll.
Return 2 cards.
Or raise the noise
Yeah.
and roll.
So we've got a big
yeah.
deck.
We've got the
yeah,
deck.
yeah,
Yeah.
Alright, so return 2 cards to draw and resolve 1 card from the findings deck. So this is only triggers if we take something.
Right.
Ah.
So if there's nothing here we want,
Okay, that's good to know.
Right.
there's
okay.
stuff here we want. So a vegetable, a herb, a bandages, and we get to roll the dice.
Yeah, so
And
want
we
the
could potentially also turn this in
bandage.
from 1 finding card into 2.
That's true.
Oh,
which we might as well. in fact,
yes,
mightn't
we might as well.
If we're going to fight the hobos for this anyway,
I feel like this is
potentially,
going
then
to.
we might as
I
well.
feel there's a good chance this is the last thing we do. So let's just turn it into 2, shall we?
Sure.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yes.
furniture seems like it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's a herbal meds, a jewelry, a weapon parts, a filter, and a roll of dice
All
again.
thoughts.
So, wait, herbal meds, jewellery,
Weapon part, filter, and we'll be rolling the dice twice now.
Where am I finding a filter?
It's a grey token.
Oh, it's grey. Okay, yeah. Go ahead,
which
you
I
want-
think is we need for a water collector.
Yes, we need that
yeah,
for the
yeah,
water
yeah.
collector, so that would be good.
Okay, fine. Yes, you can roll the dice.
Right, so do we want to take any of this stuff and then roll the dice for hobo combat?
Well, we want the bandages, don't we?
Badly.
Yeah.
The vegetables
And the
don't-
meds.
Yeah, and the meds. Herbal meds.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't say we can't discard herbal meds, it says meds or bandages.
I mean, literally, the only things that that weigh us
Meds
down.
are an item, aren't
Meds
they?
and herbal meds are both distinct.
Yeah, I guess
We need
herbal
that.
meds doesn't count.
For each discarded med/bandages. So
Yeah, so I guess it has to be specific.
Okay, basically the herbal meds, the vegetable, the bandages, and the jewellery we can take for no additional weight.
Yeah.
Then the filter and the weapon part cost weigh one each. The filter will probably be useful.
How many
So-
mechanical parts we need? Because we've got 3 at the moment.
Most of the things we want to build, I mean,
Have mechanical.
we
I
need-
think we should take all the mechanical
If
parts.
we'd have 2 raw food and a canned food.
Yeah, I think.
But-
I mean, none of us are very hungry. We could leave one of the raw foods behind and put a filter.
I was going to say we did get fed by the nice old.
The nice old lady.
We also
the nice,
get a
well,
veg-
not the nice hunched lady.
We
Yes.
also get vegetables. We can replace a raw food with a vegetable, and it's just
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It kind of amounts to a similar thing. Okay, so yeah, the weapon. We already have a weapon part, right? So I'm not too
So-
bothered about that at the moment. But then I think all of that.
Oh, wait, you're saying we don't want the weapon part?
Yeah, but we still found it, right? So
We still found it, but yeah. It's just what we're going to
And
try
then
and
if
take.
we want all of that stuff, and then the filter costs 1, so then we put the raw
Yeah.
food over there.
That would be the theory. Yeah.
That's the
Okay,
standard
so now we have to roll for
Now
hobo
we have to
fighting.
roll for hobo fight.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so
But then we try and stop the fight.
well, so what do we do?
Roll a dice. On a 1 to 5, they attack us.
Oh, right.
Okay. 2.
It's a 2. Okay.
All right. So,
This is good.
if there is combat, you may try and stop the fight.
Let's
do
do
we,
that.
Do we want to try and stop
Yes.
the fight?
Yeah.
Let's try
Yes.
and stop the fight.
Chapter 880.
880.
Could we give them some stuff, maybe?
Yeah.
Because we still have
We
these
got-
2 things.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
technically.
Yeah, we found
yeah.
some food.
We found some
Yeah.
of your things.
Okay.
It's like Skyrim all over again.
None of us want to die. We try to stop the fight and negotiate. We give some of the loot back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I feel this is one that I can read out and it's not
Mm-hmm.
doesn't spoil the immersion. We give some of the loot back. Discard tokens with a total value of 6 or more from the findings pile. They leave us alone, and we shuffle that back into the deck. Or that's enough. Please stop. Roll the die. Things potentially happen.
We can just give them this raw
Let's
food we're not taking anyway.
Give them.
The extra findings.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we should roll the dice for all our extra bits. as
Oh
well.
yeah.
So
Oh,
roll
yes.
roll the dice twice.
Cool.
Oh yes. But also, yes, I think we should give them the raw food.
I agree. 10.
A knife.
Ah.
Oh, a knife.
Does that change things?
yeah, exactly.
It probably weighs something, I imagine, a knife.
Oh, yeah. It weighs 1, so we have to. Maybe we could
But that said,
put
It's a
back
weapon.
the raw food out. Yeah, no, exactly. I think we should have
and
that.
then second thing, nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, so
So we can either give
What have
them
you got there? A knife.
Well, we've got to give up some of this stuff anyway. At least
I mean,
3
I
weeks
think
worth
we've
of
got to
let's
give
stuff.
them. Was it 6
six,
value?
six value, and then
Just
they
give
leave us
them raw
alone.
food,
one
yeah.
raw food.
fine, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
The question
Cool.
is now whether or not we want to. And this card gets discarded. You said,
Yeah, it's
or just shuffled back into the deck.
880. They leave us alone. Shuffle residence card back into the residence deck.
So we don't
Fine.
need to do anything else with them.
Yeah.
Cool.
And the question now is whether we want to take the knife or not. I feel like it's not much worth our time exploring because it feels like things could go wrong now.
I mean, we might find more
Might
stuff
find more
that.
bandages in there.
Well, I get okay, yeah.
And we've still got, and we can also leave.
That's
I
true.
feel
Find
like
more
it's fairly easy to leave at this point.
We've still got the hiding place.
That too.
And we've still got the hiding place. That is true. Okay. I think we should just keep going.
I think we should be in the discard bomb.
Oh, oops.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
There you go. There's your hobos with guns.
Thank you.
Hobos with hatchets.
Hobos hatchets.
closed door. Is there a closed door here? So
No, there is not.
discard this card and draw a new card from the exploration deck.
Oh, okay.
You may ignore this card or search the furniture. Return 2 exploration cards or raise the noise and roll for noise to draw and resolve 1 card from the findings deck furniture chart.
Let's get rid of 2 cards and do some findings.
We're down to, we've only got 4 cards left.
Well, I was
Yeah.
well, in that
We're running out
case,
anyway.
do we still have our hiding place?
Yeah.
Should we
Oh yeah, fine.
raise the noise? Because
May as well use it.
because if we set it off, it resets.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Okay.
9 plus 20% chance. 4.
Quick, hide in a cupboard.
I think I'm in. Everyone in.
How does that work?
So-
So it resets back to 1. We just don't draw, and we don't draw a residence card.
Great.
Nice.
Perfect.
Because we hid in the cupboard.
Yes. So now we do get a finding.
Yes, to draw and resolve 1 card from the findings deck furniture. Right, a book, chems, herbal meds, and a roll of the dice.
Okay.
Why is the furniture full of stuff? I bet furniture means cupboards.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm thinking like
One.
couches and things. I'm like,
Yeah. That's what I
One,
had
nothing.
in mind first time. Yeah.
Yeah. 1. Oh,
Look, they
there's
could
a-
have put
there we go.
cupboards.
Right.
So-
That's all free stuff as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Free white stuff.
Yeah, free white.
Chems, herbal meds, and book. Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
Okay.
You alright?
Yeah, do we want to keep going? We've run out of all of our bonusy stuff. So if we trigger an encounter now, we're just in a fight. We've got a knife.
We've got a knife. We've got a knife. I know.
What's that? A knife. And also, like, yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
keep
keep
going
going, keep
because
going.
the noise is reset.
Yeah.
So
You may ignore this card or hide out. Return as many exploration cards as you wish and lower the noise by the same amount. We don't need to do that, so we can ignore
Yeah.
it.
and all that.
Reality impact.
Ooh.
Draw a card from the colours deck to determine the colour of the script. Then check the number with that colour on the exploration chart on this location's card, or it's location specific. What's the colour?
Blue.
158.
158.
So the ruined villa. The story of the ruined villa is what we're about to know.
We don't know who lived in this villa before the war, but he must have been well off, given this multi-story basement that he has. At least it looks that way. We enter a spacious living room. There's a crystal chandelier on the ceiling and wrecked tipped-over leather sofas on the dust-covered floor. On one of the walls, we can see a long glass panel of a strange, dirty green colour. We walk up towards it, but we jump in fright when some large, dark shapes the size of fists, hit the other side of the glass. It's an aquarium. See,
Wait, the fish is still alive?
apparently, see 1444.
Raw food?
Yeah, yes.
I mean...
Yeah, I know.
It hasn't been cleaned in ages, but something seems to be swimming in the thick, algae-filled water. We don't think twice. The thick pane of glass withstands a few strikes, but finally breaks into pieces. A stinking flood covers the room, wetting our shoes. The green slush quickly trickles between the cracks in the floor, but we see a few ill, but quite big, fish flopping around desperately. Some are covered in parasites, others have open wounds. All of them stink incredibly bad. It won't be a pleasant meal, but it's not like we have many other options. Raise the noise by 2. Add 2 raw food to the findings
Yeah,
pile.
you're right.
Parasite-infected fish.
Yeah.
Yum.
I mean,
We
we're
don't-
not
we
going to
don't
be
need
carrying
to
that
take
anyway.
it.
I was going to say, yeah, that's
No,
probably...
I know.
Afterwards, place this card under the current location card, and location cards are moved, resolved. Yeah.
Fine.
Cool.
Still
Wow.
got a couple left.
Yep.
Delightful. You may ignore this card or search the heap. Return 2 exploration cards, we can't do that. Or raise the noise by 1 and roll for noise. To draw and resolve 1 card of findings. I don't think we... Do we need to find anything else?
No,
I
I
think
know.
Probably not,
It's
in
a,
think it's
fairness.
fine.
it's a
yeah.
heap one as well, which tends to be like
Yeah, it's fine.
Junk.
chunky
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, let's...
Leave that. That's fine.
Yeah, let's
Alright, let's
just draw the
ignore
last
that.
card.
Draw the last card. All the meds.
Everyone dies. Oh, that's a same thing. Ignore this card or search the heap. So it's the exact same thing.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, let's just
let's
get
not-
out of here.
let's not
Cut our
risk it.
losses. Well, not even our losses. I've got loads of
Alright,
stuff.
so now we've got to figure out
So,
what
we're
we're
in
taking
terms of
with us.
weight, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't take any risks with Heart of the City or this dice. Well,
Yeah.
since we've got so much stuff.
We've done
Yeah.
quite well, yeah.
We've
Yeah.
done pretty well out of this.
We
yeah.
have done pretty well.
Okay, so
Again, only devil's advocate counterpoint there is that we do have some jewellery and a few other
To
things.
trade.
That's true.
Could we trade?
Well, we can take these things with us when we scavenge next time, in case we meet somebody we can trade with. Cool.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Night
Right.
raid.
Yeah, so we've chosen our findings. So yeah,
Brother
night
of the
raid.
day raid.
Choose weapons. It's to have a broken pistol.
Broken pistol.
Just point it and maybe they'll scare
Yeah,
you.
exactly. And scare them off.
Yeah, we don't have any weapons, unfortunately. Draw and resolve the top night raids card. Hobos! I know they're back from
They want more.
Damage. Any 3 tokens starting with the most expensive. So they will take our vegetables, our electrical parts and our
bandages.
weapon parts.
What about bandages?
Afterwards,
Bandit-
remove this
what's-
card from
Oh,
the
no,
list.
yeah, no,
They're
it's
going to
okay.
take our bandages.
It would start with bandages,
Oh shit.
because they're 10.
But we found some bandages, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
So no wounds, so Bruno's not going to get wounded.
Okay,
but they're
that's
just
good.
taking stuff. But so we can fight them.
But
to
we
try
can
and reduce
potentially
it, can't we?
fight them to
Yes.
reduce stuff, so...
But they're going to take the bandages first anyway. So they're going to take the bandages regardless, because there's not more than 2 hits on these dice.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
And you've got one
it's
reroll.
it's 1 or 2.
Fine, so bandages gone.
Well, you know, might as well roll just in case.
Yeah.
So yes, the bandage is gone. The
Well, hang on, let's
the
roll.
vegetable is gone, and then we might lose an electrical part as well.
Yeah.
Then how many things can it block? 1 or 2?
2.
Potentially
Okay,
2.
so
Okay, so
the-
yeah,
so
so
the
roll
vegetable's not
first.
necessarily
It's
Yeah.
either 1 or there's 2.
Yeah.
So we might lose one or
What-
both of these.
What does the electrical part cost?
3.
Then technically, it would be the pistol.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
forgot
forgot
that
that's
was
over there.
The broken.
What is
bit.
Oh,
that?
yes, that's a no.
That and the vegetable are actually equal.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Oh,
So-
so we could choose.
We can
Yeah.
We
choose.
just get rid of the broken gun to be fair. 'cause we
Yeah,
currently
it's,
don't
it's
have
a
a
bit
use for it.
useless.
Well, as I say, hang on, let's roll first to see
Yeah.
if
Let's
we...
roll to see
And
if we
remember, he can
block
get
some
2
of it.
rolls because he's got
Yeah.
prowess 1.
Yes.
2.
Boom.
Hey!
Oh, so we kept both of those.
Keep them both.
So we
Okay,
just use...
steal our bandages.
Okay, just the bandages.
Remove this card from the game. Wreck you up. Crime wave. Right, so we do want to add
Crime wave.
dangerous residents or night raids. Well, actually, there's only 2 residents cards left, so we'll have to add night raid cards after that.
Oh, shit.
Shall we start doing it slowly then and do one of each?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
We'd like to shuffle that one side. Oh god, the cat.
The
Oh
cat.
god, there's only 4 cards in this deck.
Oh my god.
Why is the cat on guard duty?
Yeah. Keeping him company. It's nice.
It likes to watch people suffer.
Yes, exactly.
Scavenging party returns. Move all characters back to the shelter.
All of our stuff
This is the stuff
And
that
then
we
that
have
was
not
stuff
taken with us.
goes. Thank you.
Right, assign meds and bandages.
Okay, well, bandages can we please give to
Yeah, to Marin.
Marin?
We should,
So did we
unfortunately.
decide whether herbal meds work for that or not?
They don't.
They
They
don't.
It
So
has
can
to
we
be.
can we use the herbal meds on this, or do we need to?
So I
the
think
herbal
that's
meds
for
something else?
illness.
That's for illness,
So
not
bandages
wounds.
are for wounds, yeah.
On that note,
Yeah, let's
draw a
smarten this
fake
up a bit.
card.
Faked card. Raise the wounds of all wounded unbandaged characters by 1, but that's okay because he's bandaged.
Good.
Fine. Lower the illness of all characters who took meds by 1, but no one's ill. Discard meds tokens from all characters. But
I think
we
that's
haven't
gonna be
done that. Yeah. It's the same thing, isn't it? So if cold tokens...
That's the bandage, isn't it?
There are no cold tokens, there are no board-ups. Exchange the nearest small location.
And those presumably
So
go,
they go back,
back.
into their respective decks.
And the location goes out of the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We raided it pretty thoroughly.
Yeah.
No returning to the lady.
A garage or a garage.
Oh.
I feel like the supermarket is our next.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
So he remains bandaged, that's good.
Yeah, I guess so. So then, resolve weight tokens, there are none. Resolve spirit B on all characters. Okay, so was it if any character in the group is miserable, level 2 or 3, raise that as misery, but no one's
Okay.
miserable level 2, so that's fine. Discard 1 coffee. Oh, we don't have the coffee and cigarettes.
No, we didn't find any.
Okay, so
So he gets misery
he
1.
gets misery 1, and so does. Oh no.
B is
If
different.
Bruno is hungry, level 2 or 3 raises misery, but he's not hungry. He's only 1, so,
just,
that's fine.
We just have the coffee addict.
So coffee addict is feeling miserable.
He's just been bandaged up. He's like, you sent me to work.
Yeah, exactly. That is fair enough. And then didn't give me coffee.
Okay, so someone draw 2 narrative action cards and pick 1. These are just good things that we can do.
Do
Nice.
we discard the bandages that
No.
we have on?
He's just bandaged.
Yeah, so can he
Oh,
ever
right,
can
okay.
he ever recover?
If it didn't say otherwise, then he's just bandaged.
It's just bandaged.
Just keeps him from being
Yeah.
more wounded.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
fine.
Well,
So what have we got?
So, our option duty. We can play during the day actions to raise someone's fatigue by 1. Or to...
For what purpose?
Yeah, for what purpose? Yeah, no.
I was gonna say,
sorry. Yes, raise fatigue by 1. 2, automatically remove a rubble or remnants card without losing an action. I don't think that's-
Okay.
So just
I don't think that's
working a
hugely
bit
helpful.
harder.
No.
The other one is dead on. Play during any combat or during a backstab. If you're wielding a hatchet, automatically kill an enemy. Or play during the night phase. If the character on guard duty has a hatchet, automatically ignore the night raid card. We need a hatchet.
we do not have a hatchet.
We don't have a
Yeah,
hatchet,
so
technically that's useless.
Yeah, it's
Unless
actually
we get
useless at
one,
this point.
yes.
We could.
What
Yeah.
can we remove with the thing? A rubble or...
We can basically
Rubble or rubble remnants.
we can basically
We can get down to that.
we can remove
Yeah.
we can remove a rubble at the cost of a fatigue rather than an action.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so we're still going to lose something, but
It's not great. This would be really useful if we find ourselves a hatchet.
yeah.
Or if
Does
we build
does
ourselves.
that just stay around
Yeah,
until
does that-
we lose it?
Does that
Yeah,
go?
the discards we
Yes.
have until we
I'm
spend
kind of
them.
more tempted to
Oh,
take
quick.
that just because we could find
Can the
one.
workshop build a hatchet? Or is it, do you need like
Not
a
the regular
weapons?
workshop count.
There's a metal workshop, isn't there?
The metal workshop can build a hatchet.
Oh, okay. Okay. Put it,
It's
put
on
it to the
the-
top.
Yeah, put it
Well,
at the
look at all
top.
these mechanical parts. I mean, you've got lots to play with now.
Yeah,
so
we
you
can
need
actually
to
build
think
stuff.
We
about
just
it.
need
I mean,
wood.
and-
Yeah, what we can currently build a rainwater collector. Everything else we need more wood.
Okay, fine.
That we're
Wood's not that hard to get.
Yes.
Yeah,
well, we're
So
currently out of water, so that
But we
might
need
be
to make this decision first of all.
we're not out of water. We got.
We've got
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Do we think this duty is going to be useful, or should we hang on to the dead on?
I think that given if we're going to make someone sleep anyway, which if
that's
if that
true,
if
yeah.
that gets rid of all their fatigue at night,
Mm-hmm.
Or the bed lowers it by 2 anyway, as well.
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
can do it as an action.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So it would be
That's true, actually. We could just put Marin up to
3.
fatigue 3 and then
And then
let him sleep at night.
That's-
Because
And then just
he's a
gets-
bit too wounded to go out and do stuff.
Yeah,
that would,
that's
that
a
would
really
get
good point.
free clear of this rubble.
Yeah?
yeah,
Yeah,
in place
okay.
of an
Okay.
action,
Okay.
So we'll do that.
Okay.
just
This-
because
this
that's
shuffles back in, correct?
Oh no, does it get?
The one we're not using.
Oh, yeah, that's-
the
yeah.
one we're not using.
No, I think it does because we've only got
Yeah.
one here. So
Shuffle the other one back into
Yeah,
the
yeah.
deck, yes.
simply because I think like not very useful right now is better than potentially useful
Yeah.
conditionally.
yeah, I agree.
Cool.
but
Alright.
otherwise useless.
Yeah.
On that note, a brand new day has dawned.